I'm Fraser Macleod from League West Volleyball Club. I'm also the owner of Spike Touch here in Canada. I've been involved in volleyball for 30 years, first as a player, and then I've had the privilege to coach some of the best coaches in the country, and volleyball's taken me all over the world. So this time we had the opportunity to train at the National Volleyball School here in Cuba. The students live here. It's so interesting for me to see that as a Canadian, because for us, we select our teams a week before the event. Maximum we train a month or a few months for the event. And to watch the Cubans train for that same event for 11 months is incredible. And what we're seeing is their team dynamic is amazing. They live together, so they're friends, and so our guys talk about how they're on each other all the time and they're angry, but they're not angry because they're friends and they trust each other, and so they can give each other criticism, but yet not take it personally. And as Canadians, we take everything personally, so that's just amazing for our guys to watch. We played tournaments, we've trained with teams, and Cuba's by far the best. This experience takes my athletes completely out of their comfort zone and forces them to adapt very, very quickly and execute at an extremely high level. But the Cuban athletes don't put pressure on us. They're actually very, very helpful. The connection between my boys and the Cuban athletes is probably the most special part of the trip, where you can see them connect. Nobody speaks a language. We're calling the interpreter over. Next thing, day 2, they're communicating with hand signals, and by day 3, they've kind of figured it out. And for us to see them and where they come from and how good they are, it inspires our boys to take all the gifts that they have and the luxuries they have and be better with what we have. We are so proud and happy that we can come here, give back, and learn. So coming to Cuba is the perfect mix of competition and training. You get to compete against elite Cuban athletes, but then you get to train with them, with their coaches, and in their facilities, and watch how they do what they do and how they become as good as they are. And so for us, watching that is far more valuable than going to a tournament, playing 3 days a day, come back. This is so much more than that. You know, we always say as coaches, you don't get better in games, you get better in practice. You get better in practice, and then you get better in games when you're playing here. And yeah, it's just such a wonderful experience for the boys and for all of the families that come with us. So.